Okay, so I went and found a design that I wanted to do because I just shot a video on shaping and how I got this really pretty sharp stiletto shape with these stencils. I'm gonna use these stencils to practice a nail design that my best friend sent me that she wants to do on her nails. So I'm just gonna kind of prematurely practice that. And today I will be using Beetles gel polish, like their cute little small versions. These been lasting me a while. Now, granted, I could use colors more often, especially when it comes to nails, but this is really good. This like size is really good to get for like just people that are trying it out and getting used to it because it's a good brand, it's good quality, and it's not too expensive to start out with, but it's not too cheap to like kind of set you back and like mess you up. Also, we'll be using a daughter and the Beatles top coat. And then this type of glue, I could not tell you where I got it from. Maybe Shein. I don't know. I don't know what that says, but I'm just gonna test this out because I don't have the I think it's called builder gel. I don't know. So many things out here in the world, it just all runs into my brain. But I'm gonna start out with, well, I'm gonna use base coat too, just for the sake of this, because it isn't any acrylic or anything for it to like stick on. So we're gonna take our base coat and just go down the nail and cover it. Side wall, middle, just go back and forth to make sure everything isn't missed. Some people go like that after. I do sometimes. Sometimes I go like that, or sometimes I just wait after the polish is on because I'm just trying to make sure that the polish is on the thinner side so it doesn't like cluck up. But that also goes into the quality of your product because some things are kind of like a one layer type of quality versus like you need three, four to get a pigment look. So I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna cure this actually, and then I'm gonna put base coat on the next one. Okay, so now that I've cured both of those with the top coat, I'm gonna go in with this Beatles color in E007, and I'm gonna do, I don't know how many layers it'll take to form like the base color for the French tip, but because like I said, this is on a clear stencil, it doesn't have a pigmented, because I think opaque is like clear. But yeah, it don't have like a pigmented acrylic color underneath or anything, so it's gonna be harder for it to take its true form. I'm just gonna do maybe about two, three coats of this and just mainly focus on the design versus like the transparency of the stencil because that's not a really big factor here. We're gonna take this. Yeah, see now if it had like a more pink acrylic base or like even a more beige acrylic base, it would definitely like, do what it got to, but we get the gist of her. And so I'm gonna cure this, do the same for the next one, and I'll come back after the base color is applied. Okay, now that both of the stencils have their base color, which is absolutely gorgeous, I kind of need to make note of this for when she comes to get her nails done because this is like literally perfect. And that's why I love this set that I got from Beatles. I wish I still had the packaging to show y'all because it just had a bunch of mini colors or mini in the whatever milliliters, I guess, whatever. But it's not like a full. I think the biggest size is like a 7, 15. It's not a full size bottle, but they're still really good polishes, really good quality, and I just really love them. So yes, now we're going to take the same company, Beetles, and we're going to use color D8020, 820, to do the French tip. Now I've seen a creator do a French tip using the daughter, and that is why I have it. So I'm going to test that out and see how that goes. I've never done this before, and I just hope it works because there's a certain style of French that I like over the super curved one. I like more of the old school one just because of the fact it's easier to do evenly throughout like the 10 nails. Because like I said, I don't know. I don't like to struggle. I don't like for things to be hard. So I'm going to take this daughter and I'm going to just kind of form. Now, I've never done this before, like I said. So we're just gonna hope this comes out pretty good. Now, if it was a client, I would kind of keep it right here. Cause she literally said, like in the caption, like the brush just kind of does what it wants, and it definitely does. Definitely does. And it's like um, I don't want to keep fighting like losing battles, you know. So we're just going to do that, and then she takes the polish and kind of fills it in. But we can kind of see how this turns out. I don't know. Okay, so it'll get you there quicker. I'm gonna come back after I clean this up. But yeah, it'll definitely get you like the shape you need kind of quicker. No guarantee that it will look good though, especially if it's your first time trying, like me. But we're gonna keep going and see what we get out of this. So yeah, let me clean this up. Okay, so I wiped that one off and I'm about to try to go in strictly using the liner brush and see if that works better to give me a French tip. Honestly, like this style of French is where I struggle with the most and I really could not tell you why, but we're just gonna try and see. I don't know. The liner or the daughter brush was a good idea, but it just wasn't executing good. And I don't know. Well, it definitely was my fault because in the creators video I watched, they fully did it. So, um, yeah, that's just a personal error on me. But I'm trying out here. My hand's so dang shaky. So I'm just gonna color this in, flip it over. Okay, so this one looks better than the last one for sure. Definitely does. I don't know what all that rumbling is. Might be outside, might be inside. I don't know. I really don't know how to. Looks like a good link to bring the branch to, but we're just gonna. Oh my goodness. Wait, sorry. I'm getting out of focus here. All right. Well, that's not terrible, but it's not great, but it's definitely not terrible. Okay. Oops. All right. we're gonna come back from that. Try to, at least. Um, um, try to, that's all right. We're gonna try again on the other stencil I have, but we're gonna cure that one. Okay, so now we're gonna try again on this other stencil. Hopefully it's not curing from this light. Might be a little better. If it is, these will be two different styles of French. I'll tell you that now. These colors are gorgeous, though. I'll tell you that much. But I hope y'all can still see. I've not been looking at the angles. Hey, okay. Okay. Flip over. Now it's pointed. Let me figure out a good way to round that off. Oops. Without effing it up, and I kind of just did. But that's okay. 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 So that's what I just need to do. I just need to curve it in a little bit more to help. Because if I don't, it's gonna look crazy. So, I mean, here we go. That's all right. Now we're gonna cure that. Now we are going to try to do the little textured lines on it. So I'm gonna clean off my brush really quickly, and then we're gonna get into that. Okay. So oh my goodness, make it a mess. Anyways, so I took my glue and I put it on like this little dish, and now I'm taking my brush because they said it's good to form like a little ball pit, a little ball at the end of your brush, and if you don't have it, it's gonna be kind of hard to get that look. So I'm gonna start right here and go in. Okay, so that didn't cure all the way, but I'm already here. So, or maybe it did and I'm tripping. Now we're gonna cure that just so it don't move. Now we're gonna do the same thing with this other one. Let that kind of come to a little ball point. Let that come to a little ball point. This one could have been a little bit more. Add a little more. We're just gonna be switching back and forth right now. Another ball. Another ball. Switch. Whew. Really hope that didn't mess it up. And like with a client, definitely got to be careful when you place the step tool in the light. Probably use a little more. Ball. Ball. I really hope y'all can see me. If you can't, I'm so sorry. I'm really working on it. Just because that's dripping. Might as well go on and get it out the bottle because it ain't going to go back in. Tell you that much. Yellow ball. Ooh, please. Okay. And we got a little bit on the French tip line, so we're going to smooth that so you kind of can't tell. On that ball. Now, if there's a better strategy to this, I don't know about it. I really don't. I just know coming out pretty cute. Oh my gosh. Sends me into a panic mode. Couldn't tell you why. Oh, I guess that's kind of it. I'll go back over any lines that could be a little more detailed. So that's cute. And we're gonna do the same for this one. Just any ones that don't have as much volume and detail. Just gonna go back, add some more texture. Okay, I can say that makes it look better. Down here, rest. Side ends combined. Okay. That's actually really pretty. Oh goodness. Alright. This one could use some more texture. Okay. Pretty happy with this one for sure. Gonna watch and see how the other one comes out. Might need some more. Might not. I don't know. We'll just see. But I'm gonna go into top coat now with this one just because I'm pretty happy with the way everything came out. Now we don't want to level it out again. Uh-oh, I think we did. Okay, hold on. Too much top coat. Okay, I'm gonna go back down and just make sure. Okay, let me see if this one is done before our top coat. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied the way this came out. So now we're gonna top coat this one. Try to do way less than what I did the first time. I don't know why I'd be throwing on top coat like that. Just be happy. I love shiny. I love bling bling. So when it gets blinging and shining, I go crazy. So now I'm gonna cure those for 60 seconds, kind of clean up, and I'll come back. And just a note, I always cure for 60 seconds twice, so totaling to 2 minutes per hand, just to make sure everything is super solidified, super dry, super hard, super sturdy before I reshape with the file and then send them out on their way, you know? Okay, now that both of my two stencils are done curing, this is how they came out. Now I'm going to politely, I'm not gonna do the up and down file because obviously that'll take away from the texture on the sides. So I'm just going to do this, our point, and just make sure that everything is still sharp, still gorgeous. Make sure the file is touching from the tip of the nail to the root, or the root of the nail to the tip, excuse me. Upside down bring. Same here. Root to tip, root to tip. I hope y'all can see this really well. Root to tip. And this also just cleans up any unwanted polish anywhere. Okay, now I'm gonna dust these off. Okay, so after I use the file to tighten up the shape, call me crazy, I'll apply some cuticle oil. I don't care. I'll do it every time. But this is the finished product. Honestly, if I put this on a set, I would be very happy, especially with all 10 just coexisting together. I'm happy that the texture came out like how I wanted. The French is pretty even, as even as it can be. You know, we can obviously see the difference, but as I do this style of French more consistently, it will show up more consistent. I'm proud for this to be like, me just pulling this out the air and trying it. But yeah, I just know from when my bestie comes to get her nails done, I'll be ready for this design because I know she's ready to get it. especially with this shape. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. That was kind of my practice for the moment, the day. I don't know when I'll come back to my nail room, but I'll be back very soon, and hopefully the next time I'm here, more of y'all are here to join me. And yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you follow me on my socials. They're all gonna involve Maya Amir. And then my TikTok page is Maya Amir Nails. I'm pretty sure my Instagram page is that too. So it's MIYAAMIRNAILS. Maya Amir Nails. All one word. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all. And I will see you next time on my video.